dun, 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 dun. How do this joint party? I love that.
You know what time it is!
Boom shakalaka! All right. It's a party up in here, y'all. Hello.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to Miss Rocki and Chaveevah North End Update Live, because there's
Always something good happening on the North End and everywhere else. And if you didn't know it, you are watching the best show on the internet, okay?
That's right. We are here at 5 years of positivity.
That's right.
From a North End perspective. And that just means, like, whatever we think. Right?
That's right.
Okay. All right. We want to shout out to some of our favorite viewers. Where are they, Chaveevah?
Right up there where it says shout out.
Okay. Go ahead. You shout out.
Okay. Philip
We had a
Banks.
party before
Shout out
the
to
show.
Philip Banks.
Seriously.
Eric Mudd, India Johnson, and Cherie Roberts.
And Schoonover, Virginia Wilbur, Don Johnston, Clint Shepard. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a prize drawing today. First off, to start out the show, Chaveevah.
Okay.
We've been talking about Cressida Young. Now, if those of you who don't know Cressida, she is a woman after my own heart. This young woman actually works at John Deere Foundry. And many of you don't know that I retired from a labor-intensive job at Viking Pump Foundry, and this woman, and also Shantae Grundy. There's some other women that are doing traditionally manly, quote-unquote, jobs. So anyway, Cressida wrote down that about gardening, and we had a great post about that today.
Yes.
And why am I saying all that, Chaveevah?
I don't know. I think you'll get to it, though. We're having too much fun up in here today, y'all.
I tell you, LaTanya came in with that pink shirt, and I ain't been right since. But anyway, so we're having the drawing because so many people responded.
Okay, that's where we got our names for the drawing.
Almost didn't get
We
out of
always
that
pull
one.
it together, y'all, and make it make sense.
So the people that actually liked our post about gardening are in this bucket. So we want you to draw a name, and they're going to win a beautiful a facial from
That's right, from Genesis Studio Spa. Yes.
You get a facial just for watching our page and liking our post. So how much easier could it be?
And if you've never had a facial, you are in for a treat, just to let you know.
Honey,
Is it too late to like it?
It's beautiful. We had a lot of responses to that post, so make sure that you go get your facial. Who is it?
The winner is Beth Olson.
Yes.
Beth Olson. Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations, Beth. And thank you for watching and paying attention to our post and liking it. So that'll teach you. If you didn't like it, see, you missed it.
That's
so
right. Pay attention.
Pay attention to our Facebook page. Let's see, we got a great show ahead of us today. We got the president of the NAACP, LaTanya Graves.
Yes.
She's going to be joining us in just a few minutes, with all kinds of information about Juneteenth.
And on the third Friday of the month, as usual, Mayor Hart will be joining us, but he is the mayor, so sometimes he has other stuff he has to do, so he may come sliding in under the wire.
Right, he likes to do that. I don't think he's really that busy, is he?
Well, see, it's good to keep up that facade regardless.
He got us fooled anyway. But he's in touch with our production people, not guys. Agnes is a girl for sure. So he's in touch with her. And in the meantime, we got Travis Ferguson as our co-host. So the real estate team is here. So I think that this is a great time to go ahead and introduce our guests. We have Travis Ferguson, and we have LaTanya Graves here from the NAACP. Yay!
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us. I'm excited to be here again.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for sitting in, and welcome, LaTanya.
Thank you.
Yes, I saw you at another meeting here recently. It's always refreshing to see you.
Yes.
Yes, and
We're
I see.
very busy ladies.
Oh well, we try to be. You know what? We do like the mayor. We try to act more busy than. No, I'm just kidding. He's busy. I'm sure he's busy. Actually, his son is getting his driver's license, so he's kind of held up. We know how that can be at the driver's license place. Right. Well, we want to tell you that our show, quickly, you might know these people, Travis, at the Ferguson team. They help us bring this show to our viewers. Chaveevah, tell us about the Ferguson team.
Okay. What I have written down here is that they are here, they're there, they're everywhere across the state of Iowa, practically everywhere. And if you want to know more about how to proceed with towards home ownership, then they're the people for you to get in touch with. Boom.
That's
There it
right.
is.
Yeah.
You can reach them at 319-900-1799, and they're one of our collaborative supporters. And also the Jesse Cosby Center. Let's get that right out of the way. For more than 50 years, the Jesse Cosby Neighborhood Center has been a multicultural and multi-generational service provider with an adult daycare center, Meals on Wheels, and youth summer feeding and employment programs. For more information about the Jesse Cosby Neighborhood Center, what they provide, you can call 319-234-1793. All right, and visit our page to find out more about our sustaining collaborators. All right. You know all about gardening. Our Give It Air is, we're going to just jump right into it. LaTanya, hi.
Hello.
So gardening traditionally has been something that culturally black folks have just done, right?
Okay.
Out of necessity. Everything wasn't always totally accessible sometimes. We shared a story on our pre-boom about how sometimes we couldn't go to the corner store because of racism back in the day. And so I don't know if it's always been a part of black life. I just know my Aunt Clister had me out there pulling weeds 5 o'clock in the morning as a child. So, and Cressida shared that post, Chaveevah.
Yeah, and it's almost become sort of a lost art or newfound art or whatever, where more young people are getting into it, because it's really, there's something about it that's really revolutionary about producing your own food. You have control over things like which our guest from Mayor's had mentioned about pesticides and chemicals and stuff that go into it. So that's just I don't know. It's a wonderful thing if a person discovers it and gets into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we wanted to ask you about your experience with gardening. You act like you never thought about gardening, no?
I have not. However, I plant flowers.
Oh.
I love planting flowers, and when I do my yard, I'll start at like 7 in the morning and I'll be out there until 7 at night.
Okay.
So I love it, and my yard is so colorful. I love colors, and every time we have a harsh winter, even though this year it wasn't harsh as past winters, but every time we have a harsh winter, I do colors like blue, yellow, green,
In the
purple,
spring.
and it's just, so my backyard is really colorful.
Likewise, I love flowers. You've been to my house, so
Yes,
yeah, I love
yes,
flowers as
beautiful.
well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but you can't eat flowers all the time. I know, right?
know.
Travis, what's your experience with gardening?
Similar to her, I really don't. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a gardener by any means. I appreciate flowers. I love planting flowers now that I'm kind of new to it, learning more about it. But one thing I will say is I love how young people are starting to be they're being exposed to gardening more and more, like DeQuan Campbell, for example, and what he's been able to accomplish. I've watched gardening just kind of become cool with young people, and I've never really seen that before. So just the fact that it's kind of getting out there to them from somebody that they can relate to, I think is a step in the right direction.
Right. And I wanted to ask you, now I know sometimes you'll take pictures of your flowers and send them to me, and you're doing a great job, son. I'm really proud of you.
All right.
And his wife, Katie, tells me he's the guy. He's the flower guy. You know, she'll just let things die in the window. You know, she had a thing that she doesn't really care about.
Right.
But
Well,
are you guys thinking about vegetables anytime at all?
no, not yet. I mean, I think part of that is you have to have space for it. I think our backyard is fully spoken for.
Okay, especially with that dog.
With the 2 dogs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Good fertilizer, no.
I know, right? So I don't know if gardening is in our immediate future, but it does help to have somebody who's familiar with gardening on standby that you can call and ask questions to, like I do you all the time. I just take a picture of it, like, why is this dying? What do I do to save it? And just having somebody on standby to help you out makes a big difference.
Right. I think anything like that can, you know, even tighten family bonds because you have that thing in common. So, you know, we can interact more because we have this thing that we both enjoy or all. Do you have anything like that in common with your kids? That you just text back and forth cooking?
Share. I do not want to share.
What is it, turkey?
No, listen.
Dancing.
Like, my children, I kid you not, like, for real, we used to have, well, when I would cook, roast every Sunday.
Oh.
And they would be like, their friends would say, what's your mom cooking for Sunday? Roast.
You already know,
it was
right?
It was like, that was the thing, and everybody knew. So now, with my grandkids being here, they're like, their friends that say, well, what's your granny cooking? Chicken.
Oh, okay.
And so I always tell them, I said, well, I used to tell the kids it's 7 days in the week.
Right.
And one of those days you're going to have roast.
Okay.
So it's still 7 days in the week. And one of those days they're going to have chicken. And it's Sunday.
Oh,
So
there you go. How about you, Chaveevah? Do you have something that you just, you know,
Family traditions.
Family traditions that you get on the phone? It's like, oh, I bet it's that popcorn.
Oh, okay.
I remember the girls.
Okay.
She makes this popcorn that I've heard about.
Yeah, I know. I used to make, what do you call it? Caramel corn. And my kids would even call me out on Facebook and say, hey, I'm coming in town this weekend. I need some caramel corn. So
Right. Well,
Yeah.
good. I know one thing. We're going to get to our birthday people, so hang on because, you know, LaTanya has been singing all her life. You have that angelic voice. And Travis has the bass part. If Mayor Hart don't get here, Travis can. And he can beatbox.
Okay.
And I know that for a fact. And he's a drummer. So I think the birthday people are going to be in for a treat today.
Yep, I just want to jump in really quick. This is something we've been trying to get to for the finally, I got to say it. We want to say congratulations to Jordan
Yes.
Wallaton, West High School. She
Yes.
is the valedictorian, and she is going to be attending Harvard. But no, we don't stop there.
No,
We
don't
also
stop.
want
Don't
to-
stop.
We also want to congratulate Alonzia Quinn from East High School, who will be attending Stanford. And now, am I correct in thinking that she is the valedictorian of East?
Yes.
Yes.
Agnes is saying yes.
Okay.
And if
Think
I
about that.
understand it right, this is the first time that this is in history.
I've
Waterloo
lived
history,
here 35 years, and this is the first time I've seen it.
that our 2 black girls are actually leading the valedictorian and doing the valedictorian speech. That is just amazing. So kudos, mom and dad, students, teachers, everybody that had a part in this, and you know it takes a village.
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
So we just want to applaud you young women for leading the way for so many more. And it won't be the last time though.
No.
Right? Okay. Yeah, what else, Chaveevah? Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you about the girls' trip you got coming up this summer. Can I get in?
Ooh, yes, you can.
Okay, you going
Yes,
to
you can.
Tennessee?
Yes, we're going to Tennessee again.
Okay.
We're not going to stay in Seaverville because that's where we were when the bear
With
came
the
up
bear,
on
And
Okay.
Bigfoot, you had
Bear
Bigfoot
came up
too,
on the
didn't
deck.
you? Had
So-
everything going
So
on.
those cabins were too high up in the mountain because I was asking people like, what gear should I have my truck in? It felt like we were just gonna just.
Oh, no.
Down.
And so I didn't know,
Remembrance,
you know, and so, and there were no other cabins close enough. So, you know, I'm sitting in my truck. When I saw it, I thought it was a dog.
Oh,
And I was like, who's big black dog?
furry.
And
Big
then my
headed
granddaughter
dog.
was like, it's a bear. And then I looked at my daughter and I said, don't move, there's a bear behind you.
Oh no.
And then I eased in my truck and I'm on my phone and I'm like, do I dial 911 or do I call who, what?
And then you can
can
open
get
your
here?
phone and there's no service, probably.
Luckily, one of my granddaughters had Janaya
Oh,
had
Janaya.
popcorn and it was on the table. So after he sniffed my daughter up and down,
Oh,
then he
no.
sniffed the popcorn. And so then he grabbed the popcorn and wagged on back to the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Popcorn bear.
So, but we're not going to
Well,
those
yeah, I was gonna
cabins
say.
again.
I don't think I want to go to those
We're
cabins.
going back, but not to those cabins.
Well,
That's
good. It was
right.
so fun watching it.
Yep. Can't leave snacks out for Yogi and
No.
Boo Boo.
No.
Well, Travis, we're going to talk to you quick about the Ferguson team.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on, your interns.
Yeah, we're doing a summer intern program, and we are just trying to find creative ways to get young people exposed to real estate. And so throughout the daily routine of a realtor, a lot of those activities are activities that young people could shadow potentially. A lot of our meetings that we have would be beneficial for even virtually. And so we just keep looking at our day and we see how much of what we do we feel like other people could benefit from watching firsthand. And so that's going to be kind of a big part of our internship program, is just a lot of shadowing hours, a lot of real estate documentation just to understand the laws and everything. And yeah, basically just kind of getting them all the information that they need to be knowledgeable on how real estate works.
Is there a certain age group that you're looking for?
We're starting just with high school kids, but just like we mentioned earlier in the Men of Change conference that we got a chance to participate in, we're noticing that middle school kids have something to learn about, in real estate. So it's kind of just an ongoing project to dial down this information to be kid friendly so they can digest it. And I think so far we've gotten a really good response, so we're really excited about that.
So now skipping beyond to adults who are actually interested in wanting to go into real estate, what kind of time commitment is that like education-wise?
Good question. It depends on how you want to go about it. Luckily, there's so many different, not so many, but there's like 3 or 4 different ways that you can get a license if that's what people are trying to do. Before they do that, though, I always encourage them to learn about the industry before you get your license. It's not always what they think it is, especially with the HGTV shows that are out there. And a lot of people
there's
are,
plenty of those.
Yeah, a lot of people are watching, those shows and expecting that to be what real estate's like. So
Yeah.
I always tell people, ask questions, get firsthand experience, and decide if real estate's going to be a good fit as a business. And then once you get to that, go on with the pre-license process. But overall, it's from start to finish, it's probably about a 2 to 3 month commitment.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
for
but
somebody
everybody goes at different
Yeah.
paces, so depends
Having
on how
different
they,
stuff going on in their lives and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
for sure.
So for those of you that might be just tuning in, we're talking to Travis Ferguson. And if you watched him earlier, you're like, why is he saying the same thing twice? We have a couple of different audiences, and this will definitely be on the MediaCom channel. So maybe you guys are just setting your alarm to watch us on Saturday morning. Who knows? So thank you, Travis, for sharing that. Tell people how they can get a hold to you.
Number of ways. A good way now, this is the age of social media, so we're on Instagram as the Ferguson Team Official. We're on Facebook as the Ferguson Real Estate Team. Obviously, you can contact any of our agents directly. Our team line is 319-900-1799. I think it's on the screen right there.
It's easy to remember because I remember it.
Hey, you know what? You catch me off guard every time you spit it out off the top of your head. I'm like, wow, I don't even remember it half the time.
Well, thank you so much, Travis. It's always great when you can join us. And if you'd like to be one of our sustaining collaborators and have all kinds of time on our show and we can promote you, just let us know. Email us at our at North End Update at
there we
gmail.com. Yeah, there we are. Look at Agnes. Thank you.
And real quick, before we move on from that, I just want to speak on that as well, because partnering with you guys is obviously a no-brainer for me just because of what you guys stand for. But it's definitely helped our business because we do, it's a word-of-mouth business that we're in, just like a lot of small businesses. And when you guys, highlight, other people that are trying to do good things, it just makes what we do a lot easier, and it spreads that knowledge. So thank you guys for allowing us to be a sponsor and be a part of what you guys are doing.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Right.
Somebody raised that boy right, didn't
Sure
they?
did.
No. He has a great dad as well. Okay, so we got to talk to
Yes,
you,
LaTanya, yes.
Madam President.
Jump right into talking about some upcoming things, most specifically Juneteenth and all of the different events that are connected with that.
So it is our 27th, believe it or not, 27th,
Wow.
yes, annual Juneteenth celebration.
Wow, I love it.
And so I am so excited. We have a weekend lined up on Friday, June 17th. African attire fashion show at Absalon.
I love
okay,
it. Oh,
yes.
my
Okay.
goodness. I'm going to get my Erica Badu
Yes,
situation
please.
going on.
Please do.
Yes.
And we're giving out first, second, and third place prizes
Okay.
for the best dress.
Oh, my.
Oh,
So
my.
we used to say back in the day, be there or be square.
Right, right.
I don't know
There you
what
go.
they say
And
today.
I am not
but-
trying
That
to
still
be
applies.
square.
Oh,
That still
okay,
applies.
okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, and so, and then if you're interested in becoming a vendor, the deadline is June 10th, and you can reach me at 319-214-3434 to be a vendor.
All right.
And then on Saturday, we're going to have music, food, games, entertainment. I always do an obstacle course for the kids.
Okay.
And so I come up with these neat games to play and races, and then they win prizes, team prizes. And so we'll have poetry, dancers, a car show.
Oh.
And this time we're going to incorporate the guys that have the Corvettes. I call them the Corvette crew.
Oh,
And so,
how nice.
Yeah, so the
Awesome.
old-fashioned classic cars and then the Corvette crew. And I'm trying to get the guys that ride the motorcycles to participate as well.
How nice.
And then
Always
they'll get
great.
trophies, first, second, and third place trophies.
Super. Wait, I think we have some comments. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think you were on Saturday, Friday, whatever.
Saturday.
Whatever you was talking
My
about.
birthday, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
June
really?
18th, it'll be my, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
my.
Okay, so George Marshall says, hello, ladies.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
George
George.
and Judy. Yes.
Travis and Ramirez.
Yes.
Good to see you all. We love gardening also.
Oh,
Right.
yes. And we know that beautiful garden on the corner in the Walnut neighborhood.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, go on.
Okay, and so, and again, we're going to conclude with a concert, which will start at 5 to 7, and it will be Felicia Smith-Knowles. So y'all
right.
don't want to miss that.
Oh,
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
goodness.
And so then on Sunday, we're going to have Sunday service, and of course it's Father's Day.
Oh, right.
So, but we're still going to have Sunday service in the park, starting at 10 a.m. We're going to have some of the council people there, some of the people that are running for different seats, County Board of Supervisor.
But isn't
and
that
then-
election? When is the election? The 7th? When is the election?
The 7th.
Okay.
Well, they're still going to speak.
Okay. Okay.
And so, and then we're going to conclude with the 30 and over basketball league.
Uh-oh.
They'll start
Okay.
at 4.
Are you going to be
Yeah.
there?
I didn't know about it, but I might have to.
30 and
Well, I'll tell you
over.
what. After my East High,
The
listen.
basketball
Anybody
brawl.
listening that's over the age of 30, your brain still thinks you got it. You better stretch. You better stretch because it's woo. I'm telling you, the next
Yeah,
day.
you did a great job. though,
I felt it.
representing the older guys.
Right. I gotta hold it down.
Right. So that sounds like a great
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
lineup
that.
you
That's,
have.
that's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
We're excited.
And Felicia and Lyrical, that's Waterloo's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cannot wait for that entertainment. Wonderful.
Yes.
So over the years, have you seen the celebration grow? I mean, I know there's
Yeah,
highs and lows,
We've
setbacks.
had celebrations for a week. We've had celebrations for one day. We've had celebrations for 2 days. And so each year it has been different. And I remember one year, and we only got rained out 1 year. And I mean like pouring rain, cats and
no.
dogs.
Oh, yeah,
Rain.
where you can.
But I was still getting calls like, is Juneteenth still taking place? And I'm like,
No.
I mean, seriously, but that's just how excited people were. But I mean, it was like thunderstorm.
Yes.
So it
Well,
had to be canceled.
it's always such a good time to see so many people together and having fun. The music,
Yes,
the vendors,
yes.
the basketball courts, just everything. It reminds me of 1975 when I walked across that bridge with my green suit on, getting ready to meet you.
What were you
And
doing
Debbie-
in 1975 walking across the
The pedestrian bridge. Okay, we got a few more minutes. Coming to the park. Where is it? Where's the
It's
event
going to
at?
be in Gates.
Oh, I thought it was at Sullivan.
Okay.
See,
That's why it threw me.
Okay, I thought it was at
Different park.
Sullivan Park, Gates Park. So
Yes,
make sure everybody
Gates
knows that
Park.
because a lot
Yes.
of times we're at Sullivan.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. For my defense and my green suit. Okay. I think it's time.
Yes, it's absolutely time. Every Friday we shout out people for their birthday, and we have the best birthday people.
Absolutely the
Every
best.
week.
And if it's okay, Ramirez, would you mind singing Happy Birthday with us? Would you come back on camera? And Lori, how about you? Because it's a party, You
gotta
want to stand up back here?
put everybody to
We'll
work.
sing the chorus.
Putting everybody. Come on back.
Come on now.
Come on down.
Ed, come on,
They gonna make me sing. Everybody gotta sing.
Agnes, come out your room. You
Yeah,
want
let's-
just get on one knee, maybe, or
Let's
something.
say-
Get in the frame there. There we go.
They can
He's
sing.
good.
They can
Okay.
sing.
Let's say happy birthday to these folks first.
Yes.
Jamie, Michelle, happy
Jamie.
birthday.
Carlos. Lowe's.
Hey,
Coach, what up? Hey.
Corey Sink, our dear friend Corey. Lawrence Campbell.
Yep.
Abraham Funches Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia High.
Hey, George.
All right.
It's a party.
Now, I got him
All
next because
right.
I know him. Avriel Ra, the
Right.
baddest musician in
Baddest.
Chicago. Happy
Josh.
birthday.
Josh Bumgarner.
Yes.
Right.
Lori, who you got?
Larry
Lori?
Austin,
All right. Larry Austin. I don't know you, but happy birthday, Larry.
Hey.
Margaret Garrett.
All right.
Right.
All right, and then this part is my favorite part because I get to sing this one special thing that goes
All right.
something like this. I'm sure you would agree
I didn't know
Couldn't
this
fit
part.
more perfectly
than to have a world party.
on the day you came to be.
Happy birthday to
Hey.
you. Know this one. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to Travis. Happy birthday. Well, we hope everybody has had a great time. Laura, you was partying too hard back there.
She was getting it. She was getting it.
Everybody
Hey.
else tried to
Oh,
act
that's
like you
right.
didn't know the song.
Y'all act like y'all don't know. This is Lori Dale. The Lori Dale.
Yes.
Right, it's a party when Lori's here.
No, that's right.
But thank you so much for partying with us and kicking your Friday off right with a boom shakalaka and a happy birthday. And we want to encourage our viewers to keep doing more of what makes you awesome.
That's right. Like LaTanya, like Ramirez, like Travis.
And
like
Lori
Lori.
Dale,
Yes.
right. Because
It makes us all look good.
Thank you. See you next time.